Welcome to Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market, where we find out what fuels Big 12 women athletes on and off the court. On today's episode, we have Arizona State women's soccer midfielder and forward Tatum Thomason. Hear why the former Arizona Gatorade Player of the Year transferred back home for her senior season and what has driven her success in her first year in the Big 12. We break it all down now on Between the Aisles. Hey y'all, welcome to Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover, and we are here with Arizona State soccer standout, Tatum Thomason. Thank you so much for being here today, especially in season.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
How is your season going so far?
It's been awesome. We started out with one of our best starts in history, which is so awesome. We beat number 10 BYU at home, which was awesome. We had 7 home games in a row, which has been so much fun, especially for my family to be able to come out to all the games.
Well, you're not giving yourself enough credit. I mean, first year here, season stats so far, 6 goals, 4 assists, 3 game-winning goals. What can you say about that, and then the impact that you've had with this being your first season?
Yeah, it's been awesome to come home, to be around such an amazing group of players. I mean, from back to front, like even our goalkeeper, she just tied the record for shutout games, so that's insane. We couldn't do it without her. And then just like our back line's so good, our midfield's so good. So it's really just everyone working together, and I've just been fortunate to kind of get the benefit of everyone being so talented around me.
And today we're going to be looking at some of your different highlights from the UTEP game, September 12th. What can you tell us about that game?
Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. It was our senior night.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we did our senior night a little bit earlier than normal, but it was awesome. I had a goal and 2 assists in that game, and yeah, that was just awesome. Such a fun night, senior night. All of us, we had like 10 seniors, so just getting to celebrate everyone and be able to do that was so fun.
What does senior night mean for you? And like, what kind of things were you able to do for senior night? Because I remember when I played volleyball, the locker room was like decorated and like everyone poured into it and spent so much time and money to make it like a special night. So what was that experience like?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was early on in the season, so we didn't have like a ton of time to plan it, but all the underclassmen were so sweet. They decorated the locker room. They got all of us like really cute senior baskets and gifts, and like the whole week leading up to it was so awesome. And they posted all the social media stuff was awesome. And then the game, like I had like 30 family members there just because all of my family's from here, all my best friends, like everyone was there. So it was just super special.
Was there a theme for senior night? I know sometimes like when they're decorating and stuff, or did they kind of just do the baskets and stuff?
It was kind of like certain people were in charge of each senior.
Okay.
So then that group of like underclassmen would decorate their locker however so there was like balloons with our numbers, and obviously our numbers were painted on the field. Yeah. Like all the things. So they did such a good job. It was so cute. Like pictures in the lockers of everybody, and and then our frame jerseys, all that.
Gosh.
So yeah.
Well, I feel like that's the best way to open up the season. I mean, obviously early on in the season, why did they decide to do that?
I don't know. I think just because it gets so competitive at the end of the year, where you're just like desperate to win games, like the Big 12 tournament, it's like right around the corner. It's like your very last home game. There's just like a lot of emotions going on, and I think our coach just wanted to make it like solely like emotional about the seniors, and just like making sure that was the most important thing that night, and not like all the hecticness of like a rivalry game. Like usually it's against U of A, which like let's kind of like take out the emotions and really just focus on
especially when it counts the most, at the end. So being able to do that so early, but super exciting. Thank you for giving us that insight on senior night. We're going to learn more about your background next. We're going to see some of your amazing highlights. You're not giving yourself enough credit. So for the rest of the segment, we're going to talk about your background. We're going to talk about what moves you, what got you into soccer, and then so much more. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
For Arizona State, they've had no problem scoring this year. A big part of that, the 5th-year transfer, Tatum Thomason.
She has 4 goals coming into today, 2 consecutive games with a penalty kick goal. She's a Peoria local. She's a senior being celebrated tonight. They're going to look for a big one out of Tatum here today.
Pressed by Bergen. On to the right. Not dealt with. Altadano for Arizona State. Marcis. Megan Farrell, who gets her first start of the season. Four-year Sun Devil. Valadares crossing in for Sierra Bergen. Could have been a quick start, the quickest of the year for ASU. Bergen not able to ball into the back of the net.
She takes it off her right foot on the first time shot that time. A lovely first touch by Cameron Valadares that allows this setup to kind of start, essentially. She's able to get past her defender. Nice little cross. Bergen.
All right, y'all, we are back with Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover, and we are here with Arizona State soccer standout, Tatum Thomason. Now, we just talked a little bit about what's going on this season, but I really want to know, what is your background? What drew you to Arizona State?
Yeah, so coming home was obviously a big thing for me. I started playing at CCV when I was like 5 in a little indoor rink, and there's pictures of everyone just like swarming around the ball. It was really good soccer. But then I went to Liberty High School, had a great time there, only played my junior and senior year, because at the time it was like a rule with the academy that I was playing for that we weren't allowed to play until I was a junior. So that was awesome, had a great time there. And then I went off, played at another school, and decided it was time for me to come home, be around my family again, and get to experience all that. So I'm really grateful to be back.
What was your biggest influence coming out of high school and that club experience with leaving home, you know, and then now coming back?
Yeah, I think I had to learn a lot. I went off and experienced the things that I normally wouldn't have experienced I lived in Arizona my entire life. So that was just a completely different experience, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to come back and like do what I love in the place that I love so much with all the people that I love so much.
Honestly, I feel like that's a canon event, you know, like when we're playing, when we're younger, we're like, okay, we want to go somewhere far away, you know, we want to go away from home. And then we get there and it's like, dang, I really, you know, miss out on my family and my friends. And it's like you're watching home from afar. So what are some of those influences that had to bring you back home?
Yeah, just my parents, they got to come to as many games as they could. They traveled. I don't think my mom missed a single game last year. Like, she traveled everywhere. But just having like all my family and friends be able to be at every single game. Like, there's not a home game this year where I didn't have like so many people, and it's kind of a joke on the team where it's like, oh, well, Tatum's gang is here. Like, everyone's here. So that's just been awesome. It's really, really fun.
And then let's talk about the legacies of your family and Arizona State. What it like, just dive into that.
Yeah, my mom went to ASU. My brother's he finished out at ASU, so it's just like a family. My grandpa went to ASU. Like, everyone's just a Sun Devil. So yeah, it's just been awesome.
When you were younger, did you play anything other than soccer or just soccer?
My mom was a big softball player and volleyball player, so she had me playing, like, I never really got into softball, but I played volleyball like in middle school, and then once soccer started getting like really competitive and we were starting to travel and do all the things, my parents were kind of like, okay, like, you gotta choose one. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll pick soccer, and that kind of worked out, so it was good. Okay,
so volleyball. I played volleyball. Yeah. What did you not like about it, or what made you choose soccer over volleyball?
Well, I was a libero because I'm obviously not very tall, but I had a great time. I had so much fun. Like, if I had to choose another sports play, that would probably be it. But it was just like in the moment thing. Like, you can only choose one. They're both going to be travel teams. You can only travel with one team. So I was like, you know what, I'll give soccer a try. But I loved volleyball.
Did you feel like you were leaps and bounds over volleyball as far as like it came to skill level, or did you just feel like, okay, my heart is here, I want to be here with soccer? Yeah,
I think I was definitely a better soccer player than I was a volleyball player. But I feel like if I dedicated more time to it, like, I could be better than I was. But I was also really little, so.
Yeah, so libero was pretty much the only, choice that you had, but that's okay. I'm sure you were a great libero.
Yeah, it was still fun.
Yeah. Well, when we come back, we are going to talk about your debut with ASU this year and so much more. Again, looking at those highlights from that amazing game that you've had. Y'all won't want to miss it.
Driving with her second and third and fourth. Addison ball to Dono. Looking to cross, cannot earn much out of it. Defended well by Eve Berry. Faz-Ackerley keeps it in the Sun Devil half. Thomason turns, touches, Bergen's onside, Sierra Bergen off the post. And still alive for Busy Bergen. Kettles touching, Thomason turning. Arizona State has had all of the opportunities early. They run into too many. Thomason loses touch.
Just an absolute rocket right off the post that time. The press has been there for ASU early on, and it creates another great opportunity that time.
The ball out, and another Sun Devil throw. This is some strike.
And what a layoff that time by Thomason. The right foot just goes right off the crossbar, and Bergen very unlucky that time to not have goal number 4 on the year. Well, you have to imagine ASU maybe just favors their athleticism a little bit more and their skill, as Thomason has a nice pass there.
There's a chance for Valadares. Bergen arriving. Cameron Valadares on her left foot, striking! There's the first! Of course it comes from a senior. Cameron Valadares scores her second of this Sun Devil season and gives Arizona State an early lead inside of a quarter of an hour.
You saw it coming. It's been only 13 minutes into the game. Arizona State has been dominating the possession. They have been giving Finley a lot to think about, and it's just a beautiful ball from Tatum Thomason. She gets the ball wide open in the midfield. She sees Valadares on a run, gets it over to her, and off her left foot, the senior is able to get her second goal of the year. As we take another look here, just a nice little chip that time from Thomason. Move inside, and the finish from Valadares is all you can ask for. Perhaps you can do a little bit better that time if you are Finley, but nonetheless, the Sun Devils take the lead early on.
At her near post. You just can't expect the goalkeeper to last that long when she's been peppered the way she has to start this game.
Welcome back to Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover, and we are here with Arizona State soccer standout Tatum Thomason. Thank you again. We just talked about your background growing up here. So let's talk about your debut. What was that like?
Oh my gosh, I was a little nervous. I had never been like nervous for a game in college really since I was a freshman.
Really?
But I was like, oh man, this is like, it means like so much to me to be home.
Right.
And so I was a little nervous for the first time, and then once I got out there, I was like, okay, it's still just soccer. Like, let's just play. But it was awesome. Like, my family was there, and then I did like a little, they had me interviewed after the game, and I was like, this is just such a dream come true, and yeah.
Do you feel like you were nervous because your family was there, or was it like just new environment? What kind of went into those nerves that you had?
I don't know. I think I was just so excited, and it was such like an emotional thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like this. I've been looking forward to this for so long.
Yeah.
And finally, like, being out there on the same field that like I grew up going to, like the ASU soccer camps when I was like 10 years old. Right. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Like, I'm so happy to be here. And then you just like finish, like you play the game, and then it's like, okay, I'm not nervous anymore. It's the same game I've been playing my whole life.
Other than the support system and the family that you have here, what drew you to the university?
Oh my gosh, I love the fan base. I think it's so fun, especially with like all of our other sports doing so well too. It really draws out a lot of the athletes to each other's games.
Right.
And I don't think there's been a home game this year where we haven't seen like other athletes at our games. Like, the whole hockey team came out, like volleyball's been at all the games, like beach volleyball. It's just so fun to see everyone supporting each other.
Right.
Like, example, like my whole team's going to the volleyball game tonight. Like, it's just a great sports community with everyone supporting each other.
And I feel like as an athlete too, when you have that other athlete camaraderie coming to the games, that makes you want to play better. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a different feeling going into the game, and especially you knowing when you have so many family members coming, like it's like a different like warm up. You're like, I need to be on my A game, but it's almost this warm feeling, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's just fun. Like, seeing everyone support each other has been really, really cool.
And what about the facilities?
Oh, I love the facilities. I love having our locker room. That's something I didn't have before, which sounds crazy, but like a locker room on the field has been so nice. Like, oh yeah, you just get to practice, change, and then you just walk right out on the field. And our field is like pristine. Like I've never seen. We go all these other places and we just feel so spoiled because of how like perfect our field is. So shout out grounds crew, y'all are awesome. But yeah, the field's so nice and it just keeps us playing like great soccer. So we're really thankful for that.
A little bit into that, what is the norm when it comes to locker rooms? Because I know for volleyball, like obviously it's in the same building,
in the arena,
but so what is the norm, and then what is it like here at ASU?
I think it's really school by school based. I know that like last week we were at Cincinnati and we saw them like walking to the field from another side of campus, and we were like, wait, that's really weird. Like we get the opportunity to like, we go out, we warm up, and then 15 minutes before the game, we get to go back into our locker room and like do our thing, and then we just get to walk right back out on the field when the game starts. So I don't know, it was something that I never thought that I would like take for granted, but now that like I didn't have it, now I have it again, it's like, whoa, that was actually really cool. Yeah,
and your first season here, but it's also your senior season. What has that meant to you? What feelings do you have going into the games? I mean, each game is so crucial, you know, as your season comes to an end. I mean, we're not even towards the end of the season, but what has that felt like for you?
Yeah, I mean, pressure is definitely a privilege, and everyone in the Big 12 is really good this year. It's a really competitive soccer conference, so that's been fun because you go into every game and it's a different challenge for every game. No team in the Big 12 plays exactly the same, and so it's kind of week by week. Like you can have a team that plays super direct, a completely different style than you, and then the next week you're playing a team that looks very much like you. So that's really cool. But as a senior, I try to go into every game like, okay, I only have X amount of games now, and then next week it's like, okay, well now I have 1 or 2 less. So I don't know, I feel like I just really try to make the most of every single time I get to step out there, because I know that it's sadly coming to an end. And I mean, people say that it flies by, but I never really understood that until like, it feels like last week I was a freshman, and now it's like I have 6 games left. So yeah, that's been just crazy.
I feel like as a younger player, always the seniors were like, make sure you take advantage of this. Like it flies by, like you were saying. And then you're actually in that position, and it's like, wait, what they're saying is so true. So do you feel like it flew by, or do you feel like you need a little bit more time?
Yeah, I think it definitely flew by. I mean, I got the privilege to play in so many games, like from my freshman year to senior year. But I still feel like, oh, I wish I could play like one more year. And I love this group on our team so much. Like I wish that I could play 4 years with this exact group we have right now, because they're just so awesome. But I mean, it's coming to an end, sadly, so I've just gotta soak in every minute.
Right. Well, when we get back, we'll be talking about what fuels you nutrition-wise. I'm super excited to dive into that, because an athlete's nutrition is what makes them so great. So make sure you stay tuned into that.
It has immediately a big long ball to the right side.
Valadares can chase with the best of them. Cam Valadares, box for Mebe! Oh, how'd she miss it? Adrielle Mebe. And it will be a goal kick.
She did so great to get herself wide open that time. The cross was a beautiful one from Valadares. It takes a bounce on the first time. It goes off of her shin. She's unable to get it off of her foot.
Grace Gillard's on the ball. He's looking long for Uzazia Tesa, the Texan. Touching forward in the attacking third for Mebe. Adrielle Mebe laying along for Ella Kettles. Great stop by Finley. Wow.
We have yet to see something incredible out of Finley. We just saw it right off the left foot of Kettles that time. Clear-cut chance on goal, and the freshman just able to stretch out and get a nice save.
You see why she's starting.
Just a reaction time on that. She is right in front of Ella Kettles and read it the whole way.
All right, y'all, we are back with Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover. We are here with Arizona State soccer standout Tatum Thomason. We just talked about what Arizona State means to you, a little bit about your senior season, but I want to hear about what fuels you nutritionally. What goes into that? What is being preached in the locker room? And then what are the philosophies that you kind of lean on? So I guess just what do you do when it comes to nutrition?
Yeah, we have been blessed with an awesome nutritionist. Her name's Anna. She's awesome. She'll come in every once in a while and be like, hey, like, how are we feeling? Like, what kind of snacks do you guys want at halftime? She really helps us make sure we stay fueled. But we are also really blessed with, like, we get a lot of meals throughout the season. Like, we have the athlete meal at the football stadium, which is awesome. They always do a great job. But I also love to cook.
Really?
So, yeah. And my roommates kind of always joke with me, like every time they come home, I'm like in the kitchen making something or baking something,
right.
And then they get to try it, so they're like, woo!
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love to cook,
Okay.
and yeah.
So do you cook for them, or do you kind of just do something for yourself? Do you meal prep?
Everyone kind of does their own thing, just because I live with two players. They're not on my team,
Okay.
so they have a completely different schedule.
Right.
But every time they come home
Yeah.
and I'm making something. Like last week I was making banana bread and they were like, oh my gosh, that was so good. I was like, okay. But I always like let them try whatever. But yeah, it kind of depends whatever like the athlete meal is too. Like, I'm kind of picky about what I eat, like especially on game day.
Okay.
I'm like really stingy about what I eat because I have to run a lot.
Right.
But
What's your philosophy when it comes to game day? Because I mean, I know volleyball and soccer, like two completely different sports. Y'all do so much running. Like, is it carb load or what is it?
yeah, I mean the night before, it kind of depends also what time our games are, because we play like 7 o'clock games on Thursdays, but then we play at 1 o'clock on Sundays. So it's like two completely different things. But like for a Sunday game, like I'll eat like super heavy carbs like the night before.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up and like I'll make like a breakfast sandwich, like a bagel and egg and ham or whatever it is. And then I'll try to eat like another big snack like an hour or so before a game, and then like a banana or something 30 minutes before warm up. And I'm like, okay, I just need to make sure that I have enough energy, because I won't get to 1 o'clock's kind of a hard time. Like it's right at lunch, but you can't eat lunch. So it's like, and then at halftime, like we always do, our trainers do a great job of like bringing in the snacks and like, hey, make sure you guys are fueling, because it's a lot of running. But yeah.
So what's your favorite type of game? Is it those nighttime games because of fueling, or is it the afternoon games where you get a breakfast in?
I prefer the night games. I feel like I have a little harder time with the 1 o'clock games, just because it's kind of an awkward time to play.
Okay.
But for Thursday games, or like this week it'll be a Friday night game, I'll have like a big breakfast, and then we always do like our light practice in the morning of a game. So I'll go to practice, whatever, eat a big lunch after, like that's my main meal, and then a snack or something, and then we always have like our pre-game meal 3 hours before the game, and then it's before like you got to get another snack in, because
you gotta always eat.
yeah, it's just like you keep it going. Yeah.
So we've talked about how you fuel your body nutritionally. How do you fuel your mind and mental health, which is a huge part of the game as well?
I love to spend time with like I'm a big people person. Like, I love to spend time with people, and I love everyone on this team so much, and we've just had a great time like doing things. Like on our off day, we will go like get brunch. Like we got brunch a few weeks ago, or like we'll go do something else fun. Like we'll go to the mall, or like just walk. You gotta fill your cup with things that have nothing to do with your sport, because otherwise just like you're stacking the same day on top of itself over and over and over again. And which I know you understand, but like the girls are just so awesome. We love spending time together, and then I'll do that, or on an off day, like I'll go home, and like I live not very far away, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go home, hang out, like just change my scenery, so I'm not feeling like I'm just in the same place all the time.
For sure.
But yeah, spending time going to coffee with my mom or whatever it is. So
I mean, I know as an athlete, physical health and mental health are both so important. In a second here, though, we're actually going to find out what are your must-have food items when it comes to fueling yourself, and then maybe a little bit of indulging in something after a great match like we've seen. So make sure y'all stay tuned.
This UTEP defensive line going to push up as high as possible. Just Knight Rider in the back there. They're trying to look for something to get on goal here.
Turning forward, crossing in, Danique Wilson laying along, cleared by Thomason, not out yet. Balls for Danique Wilson. No chance, second opportunity, and it's a ball in the back of the net. Unbelievable. UTEP have found an equalizer. Anita Lopez's third of the year. Cross to the top of the box. Arizona State's leading scorer, Tatum Thomason, touching and taking the ball in behind. Thomason doing it herself! The Washington transfer, Tatum Thomason, scores in the third consecutive game for Arizona State and restores the Sun Devils' advantage.
The former Liberty Lion, she makes her way over to Arizona State, and on senior night, she scores her 5th goal of the season, and no better time to do it when it seemed, Ryan, the momentum was on UTEP's side.
She was celebrated tonight pregame, and she brings the celebration to the crowd on this fantastic Friday with just great effort and a fine ball in behind the legs of Finley.
Just that last touch to the right-hand side to put it on her preferred right foot, and it goes right past the outstretched leg of Savannah Finley. Again, just the second time this season she's been beat twice in a game.
All right, y'all, we're back with Between the Aisles. Tatum, we're in Sprouts Farmers Market. You've talked a lot about nutrition, but I need to know, what are your must-haves? We're gonna walk around, you're gonna show them to me, we're gonna talk about them a little bit.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, Tatum, when I asked you what your must-have item was, the first thing you said was coffee. You have
Yes,
it here
I have
in
to
the
have
coffee
it.
aisle. What fueled this obsession?
I don't know what it was. I just hit college and I was like, I don't really like energy drinks, but I love a good coffee and I love to make it myself.
Okay.
I like to go try new places,
Yeah.
but like my favorite is, I don't feel like it's ever as good if I don't make it myself.
So when you make it yourself, are you a sweet girl? Are you vanilla, caramel?
Yeah, I do like a double shot of espresso.
Okay.
And then
You need that energy, huh?
Yeah. And then I'll just do like a sweet cream creamer, or like during the fall, I like to do like a little pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just like straight espresso, and then like the creamer.
Right.
And then I like to do it iced, like when
Okay.
it's warmer, and then when it's cooler, I'll
Yeah.
break out my warm mugs.
So out of these flavors here, what are you thinking?
Ooh. This vanilla hazelnut sounds good.
Ooh, that does sound bomb.
Or a little caramel cream.
Okay, so you like a nice little
I like a little
flavor.
sweet,
Yeah. Does it change when you get to the fall? Like, I know
Oh.
some people like the pumpkin.
Yeah, I love the pumpkin.
Okay.
I love pumpkin spice.
Okay, perfect. Well, we're gonna see your next must-have item. I'm definitely with you on this one, but we're gonna see about that next one when we come back. All right, Tatum, you brought us to the prepared food section at Sprouts Farmers Market. Something caught your eye.
Yeah.
What is it?
I've been on a big salmon kick recently,
Okay.
and they have this little garlic sesame salmon bowl.
Okay.
Looks good. It's just salmon, rice, cucumber, avocado, little sauce on top.
Yeah.
I've been making some bowls, whether it's like salmon or chicken too, literally anything that's like high protein with a carb
Yeah.
and a vegetable during season is really good for my energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one for sure looks really good.
How do you prepare your salmon?
Ooh. I like to air fry it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Underrated.
Yeah,
Because it's
yeah.
crispy on the top
Yeah.
and then like still airy, light
Yeah.
in the middle, right?
Do a little like soy sauce and honey over it, just some rice, avocado, and then
Yeah.
it's like perfect.
How did you get into that? Did you just try it? Like you made it for yourself one day, try it, and you're like, I
Yeah.
really like this?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I saw something on like Instagram Reels or something. And I was like, you have to try this. And I was like, okay, like I'll try it. So then it was really good.
Yeah.
Now it's like one of my favorite things to make right now during season because it's so high protein.
Right. When you do your chicken bowls, how do you prepare your chicken?
Kind of same thing. Like either
Air fry
I'll
it?
air fry it or
Really?
like you can just buy it like already
Done.
like done. You just warm it up.
And
So
that's with
super
rice?
easy. Yeah. Just
Okay.
as super easy, just like that. Like during season, as
Yeah.
easy as you can get it. It's like that's where you go.
Save time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you do chicken with rice, and then do you do the sauces on top too with the seaweed, or?
Yeah, like a little like teriyaki sauce
Yeah.
or whatever, vegetables, broccoli, just like kind of throw in like your protein, your carb, and your
Yeah.
vegetable in it, and you're good.
So this has a little bit of everything you need when it comes to protein, you know, carbs. But I need to know, what is your guilty pleasure after a good match, a good game, a good practice? So are you ready to show me that?
Yes, let's go to the ice cream aisle.
Let's go. All right, Tatum, we're at your final must-have, the wall of greatness, the ice cream wall.
Yes.
What is it about this, your go-to flavor? Tell me.
I don't know what it is. I've just always been an ice cream girl. I like to try new flavors. I love like a good Oreo or cookie dough, really basic, I know, but never does me wrong. So yeah, it looks like they have so many good options. So I'm excited to look around and see which ones I like.
When I was playing volleyball, our coach always kind of like held this above us. If we got to a certain amount of points in a run, that she would take us for an ice cream run. Do y'all have anything of the sort?
Yeah, every once in a while, specifically when we're on the road, my coach will be like, oh yeah, if you guys win this big game,
Yeah.
we'll stop at ice cream on the way to the airport or whatever it is. Or sometimes he'll just like randomly surprise us without even like saying anything about it, which I don't. That's some of the like best times
Yeah.
too. Is like when you win a big game, it's like, oh surprise, now you get ice cream. I'm like yes.
And when it's before the game, is that in your mind the whole game?
Oh gosh, I mean, no, not really. Like in the moment, you're
Yeah.
like, okay, you have to win the game. But then after, it's like, oh wait, we said we would get ice cream. Like,
Right.
let's go. So
Right.
yeah, just fun things.
And that's always the first thing when you get on the bus. You're
Yeah.
like, hey, you remember you said we were gonna go
Yeah.
get ice cream? Do you do any mix-ins in yours when you make it at home?
Oh, I love good caramel.
Okay.
I like to mix like vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Underrated, really good. They have like an ice cream thing when we get meals. Like at the athlete facility, they have in the football stadium, they have like a frozen yogurt machine
Yeah.
and like all the mix-ins. So it's like the best part of the night is when you get to go to the ice cream machine.
So good. So
Yeah.
good. I must say that we have the exact same guilty pleasure. It's time for our break, but as far as y'all, there's more between the aisles when we come back.
UTEP forward. McDaniels, line skipping ball for Wilson. Out faces and shoves it wide. Here come the Miners, striking well on the frame of Nellis. Easy in the end for the German. Bergen at the goalkeeper. This is well done by Marcis. Three is Fazakari. That's the third. And that one will belong to Lucy Fazakari, the East Carolina transfer. Her first as a Sun Devil after we thought she had one on Sunday against Denver.
She got the assist against Denver. She gets her first goal of the season here. We already mentioned it. She's a set-piece threat. Standing at 5'11", she's able to get her head on the ball right at the back post. 3-1 ASU.
Great service from Peyton Marcis as well.
We've mentioned it so many times this season. The corner kicks have proved deadly for Arizona State. And right there, Fazakali gets right past Danique Wilson. Did not even realize she was there. And she finishes it off.
She gets to dance tonight. Number 5 for ASU in his near decade in Tempe. In for Valadares, a touch for Monk, wide for Thomason, and now Valadares again. Tatum Thomason, so much room on her weaker left foot. It went wide.
Y'all, welcome back to Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover, and we are here with ASU soccer standout Tatum Thomason. We want to talk about your personal interests. Outside of soccer, what do you like to do?
Oh, I'm a big activities girl, so I like to go to yoga, go to play pickleball. My
Right.
family loves to play pickleball. We have a court like right by our house, so
Yeah.
on an off day, like maybe we'll wake up and go do that, or like go to hike, or go on bike rides, or like ride to the ice cream store down the street. Like just fun little things that we get to spend time together while like still being active. Has just been really fun for me growing up.
Right. I want to talk about pickleball because, I mean, I know it blew up like a couple years ago over COVID, but as an athlete, I swear it brings out something completely new out of me. So how do you feel when you play pickleball?
I feel like I just get so competitive, and even like my brother, who's like done playing sports now, but even seeing how competitive he gets, and like my mom was also an athlete, and we just get so mad. We're like, okay, like why am I not good at this immediately? Right. But we've played it so much that now we'll like go out. It's like you never really know who's gonna win because everyone's just like kind of getting good at it now. So it's just like our little fun thing that we get to do. That's not like soccer for my brother, like baseball or whatever it was. Like we still get to be competitive and do something fun.
Do you mix up teams, or is it like you have your partner, that's your partner, and it's y'all
going
through
it kind of depends.
Okay.
Depends, like sometimes my boyfriend will be in town and like I always have to be, we're always partners and we haven't lost. Okay. But, yeah. But then I'll mix it up. Like I'll play with my brother, I'll play with my mom, my dad, whoever. There's not a bad option. So.
Okay. And you're into fitness and health. What do you do to kind of fuel that passion?
I love to go on walks, take my dogs for a walk. I have 2 little chocolate labs who are so
walk.
cute. Yeah. Hikes, like all the fun things that like are outside of sport that are still like keeping you active.
Right.
That's all I really like to do.
Yeah. So how do you see yourself feeling that when you're done? Do you see yourself continuing to play pickleball? Do you think you're going to pick up more stuff? Or
I feel like I'll pick up a lot of activities, like maybe join like, it's different like preparing for a soccer season in the summer where it's like we have our fitness packet and it's like really hard and it's not the most enjoyable running sets, but like, I don't know, I feel like I'd see myself like joining like a little run club or like going to yoga classes every week, and I love like lifting weights. So I feel like those are all things that I'm definitely going to keep doing as like long after I'm done playing soccer.
So I know you're in season now, so you probably don't get to do much of the pickleball and everything, but when you're not in season, how often do you get into that kind of stuff?
Oh, I mean, I try to do something like at least once a week, like try to do something. Yeah. But even when we aren't in season, like we still have practices, we still have the 8-hour weeks, all the things. I think it just changes more of like the outside stuff where it's like, hey, maybe we're doing like in the summer, like I'll swim a lot, or like just the things that aren't tied to soccer. We do those a lot more out of season than in season.
And what do y'all do as a team? I know every team, like we went on retreats for team bonding before every season. Do y'all do anything like that?
Oh my gosh, yes. We had such a fun one. We went to Mexico the week before preseason.
What?
Yeah, we went to Mexico because you can drive from Arizona.
Oh,
it's like
I
a
didn't know
4-hour drive down to Rocky Point. And so we all got in a bus, drove down to Mexico, stayed in this one big house called the Sand Castle. Okay. And it had a pickleball court,
right up your alley.
We played that, and we used it for soccer tennis too, which was really fun. Had like a big cute swing on the beach. It was literally on the beach. So that was really fun. And we had so many new people this year, like we had so many transfers and freshmen. So it was like a whole new team. Yeah. And I think that's where we really, like we were there for 3 or 4 days, and it was just really great to get to know everybody and spend time together and be spending time together away from the soccer field. Right. And then I feel like once we got back to the soccer field, it was like, oh my gosh, like we know so much about each other and we already enjoy each other so much. Like, okay, let's have a great season.
Is that something facilitated by y'all as the student athletes, or the coaches there, or as far as
the coaches?
Comes to the team
Yeah,
retreat?
the coaches were there. Like the coaches organized everything. We do it every year.
Yeah.
So when I was on my visit and they were like, oh yeah, we go to Mexico. I was like, what? We go where?
You're sold.
I was like,
immediately.
Yeah, sign here. Sign here. But yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. Well, that's so much fun. I'm so excited that you got to do that. You know, a lot of teams indulge into stuff like that. And it helps fuel that mental health that we were talking about earlier. When we come back, we have so much more to dive into. You won't want to miss it.
On it is Baltadano. In the box is Valadares as well as Bergen. Top of the 18, Kettles. Looking for room, Ellie Kettles. Good spin, good strike. Nellis. Grace Gillard, second year at Arizona State. Good stuff. Thomason, Valadares, so much space for the Sun Devils. Valadares for Baltadano. Addison Baltadano
absolutely beautiful. You could tell Valadares was looking for Baltodano on that ball, trying to get it to her on the back post. It all starts out with Tatum Thomason right in the middle. A beautiful ball over to the right wing as she is able to find Valadares, and the freshman is finally able to get her second goal of the year.
That will do it for Arizona State. 7 wins in 8 non-conference games. They go unbeaten for the 4th consecutive season in non-conference play as they power towards Big 12 play next week, Adrian.
A big-time game coming up against BYU, but they get a big-time win here against the Miners of UTEP, putting 4 up on the freshman goalkeeper as they look to do exactly what they did today against a very tough Cougar squad.
On senior night, nonetheless, a successful senior night for the Sun Devils, who beat the UTEP Miners, who've got Louisiana Tech up next. Arizona State 4, UTEP.
We are back with Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market. I'm your host, Alex Glover. We are here with Arizona State soccer standout Tatum Thomason. Let's talk about senior year and the leadership that goes into it. Do you consider yourself a leader? I know you're the new girl on the block.
Yeah, I try to always lead by example, but we have 2 awesome captains on our team who have been there for a while, and we love them so much, and they're awesome. But yeah, I just try to always lead by example. I don't always need to be like the loudest one or like the directing traffic or whatever. I always just try to come to practice every day with like a positive mindset, and like I want people when they see me to be like, oh my gosh, she's always kind, she's always positive, and she's a great teammate. So that's the way that I want to be remembered here.
We talked a little bit about team chemistry earlier with that retreat that y'all do and then just hanging out outside of soccer and getting to know each other. How important has that been for this team going to your senior season and then wanting to be really successful in the Big 12?
Yeah, I mean, we've done a great job. Like can't say there's ever been issues like between us. Like, I know that's hard on a girls team, but like I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Like, I love this team. Like I said earlier, if I could play 4 more years with this group, I would do it in a heartbeat. But yeah, I mean, we have great chemistry, and I think that you can really see that on the field with the amount of goals we have gotten to score. And also, like, we come out in every game, and I don't think there's been a game where at the end of it I'm like, oh, we didn't work hard.
Really?
Like, we work so hard, and I think that's genuinely for each other, and like wanting to work for the person next to you because you like adore them so much. So that's just been awesome and really led to a lot of our success this year.
Have y'all been able to do anything on those away trips? I know for volleyball we were able to like kind of in between games try to go to either team dinner or there was something fun in the city to do. Like, have y'all been able to do any of that kind of stuff this season?
Yeah, I love our travel trips. We've had so much fun. And I know those trips can be kind of difficult sometimes to be away from home for that long and be dealing with like in a hotel room. You're not going out to like the best meals or whatever. But we have such a fun time. Like we went to Texas at the beginning of the season, went to downtown Austin, walked around. Like, the coaches are super awesome and kind of just let us do our thing as long as we're, you know, safe and back by a certain time. Like, we really just get to do our thing, which is super awesome. I think really healthy for everyone. Like, going back to the mental health thing, like getting to spend time with each other off the soccer field is just as important as it is like when you're practicing in games.
For sure. And I mean, that makes you want to play with each other so much more, and it makes you want to play for each other, you know? Like, you want to win just as much as the next person, you know, maybe even a younger person. You're like, you want to leave that legacy. So for you, what are your goals for this season?
Oh my gosh. As far as the team goes, like, I know we have big goals, and we want to be in the Big 12 tournament. Like, we want to make it to the NCAA tournament. Like, we talk about our goals every week and how we've continued to just get all these good results and just continue to push ourselves. We're like, okay, every week, like, coach is like, okay, let's look at our goals and let's change them. Like, let's push each other. Let's push our goals. Like, our goals now are not what they were at the beginning of the season. So, yeah, just keep stacking games on top of games.
And then for you, already having a standout season with being this early, are there any personal goals that you want to achieve by the end of the season?
Oh man, I know at the beginning of the season, one of our assistant coaches, he like checks in with us every other week and has like little mini meetings. We're like, hey, what are your goals? And at the beginning of the season, like I gave him a number of goals that I would like to score, and I'm getting close to it.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get there.
You're already there.
But that's my
Already
goal.
almost
Also to have like a Big 12 honor would be
there. Right.
a dream come
Yeah.
true, but that's really what I'm working for. But the biggest thing right now is like making sure our team goals are met, making the Big 12 tournament, making the NCAA tournament.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. You've already had a standout season and already coming on your goal, I guess is what it would be. So y'all, make sure y'all are tuned in. Thank you so much, Tatum, for your time. It has been so insightful, so great. For y'all, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure y'all stay tuned. I am your host, Alex Glover, and this is Between the Aisles, powered by Sprouts Farmers Market.